Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
A very risky pick from the side of Unicorns of Love. What I can say is that they are going very Unicorns of Love style. Very team fight, very scaling. They want to play a slow early game transition.
For us, after so many average splits, we need to look towards that world spot and we need to play around the mid lane. Say Misfits is the knockback onto Exile. He flashes, but it's first blood in the mid lane. And Misfits do exactly what we want them to.
Perfect gank from
It's not a monumental disadvantage for the Unicorns. Ignar and Hansam are going aggressive in the bottom lane as the Winter's Bite comes out. Hansam is still able to get some damage down, but it's not the early kills we expected to see. Xerxes gets the stretching strike onto PoE, the knockback from Maxlor, Ignite on Exile. Stand United comes in, the Let's Bounce knocks him back. The TP is going to join the fray as Alfari's there. Visit Chachi takes down PoE, but Maxlor and Alfari get one in response. Chachi's going to run away as Ignar's joined the fight. And the Misfits,
if that ulti was not there, and then Alfari's forced to TP down, but now you've alleviated that pressure mid, and there's a fight happening down bot.
Samux just kills Ignar. It looks like Ignar overstepped, maybe got caught.
He wanted the health. Oh, hang on. Here's that push in mid that we were talking about earlier on.
Knockback from Maxlor, the stun lock, and that's a kill. Maxlor secures it.
That was beautiful, Medic. And Medic, that's what UOL should play towards right now, team fight.
Evil looking for the trade. The Cullen comes out. Exile has the flash. PoE flashes forward
Ignite's
with the Ignite. Oh, he gets him! That's the reason he tops the charts as a mid laner.
Got one kill in a bad team fight played by the opposition, and then all of a sudden he became overfed and he won the game. So I wouldn't count them out. Some plays happening top.
Quickness used by Ignar. The tower there. The TP coming in will come through. The Unicorns of Love want this fight, but Alfari's joined the fray. There's the equalizer as well. Misfits, 1-for-1 trade. Hillisang down as well, and now it's Chachi and Exile all by themselves. Xerxes nowhere to be seen. Exile's dead. Chachi running away from 4 members of Misfits. Ignar cannot land the grand entrance. And the Unicorns fall one.
Start the snowball for Power of Evil, and he did just that in game 1. His Zac was extremely important in terms of initiations and setup for the rest of his team, and he's done it. And now he's gotten Power of Evil fed enough that he's able to get another solo kill.
Power of Evil showing us why. Yes. Let's talk about the support and the jungle duo. Because Vedius, you said, you know, Maxlor and Ignar, they don't play together enough.
They don't.
Kakao and Ignar play together so much more. They're so much better. Hillisang's going to get caught out of the exhaust. We're not going to care about that back. The stun lock onto PoE. He tries to dodge away, but Exile's there to get the shutdown, his second kill of the game.
You're really trying hard to deliver
it from him. He wasn't this top lane solo carry that we wanted him to be as PoE gets some damage back onto Exile. He can't even jump away. It's just unfair as PoE will eventually...
He can actually get out of this. Oh no, he's
got no mana at all. PoE should be able to secure this kill. There is a blue buff on Exile to keep him healthy, but here comes Ignite. He's just going to ignite him and walk away. Jumps in, grand entrance. Exile trying to get a little bit more CS.
Get him!
He gets him. He gets him.
Now, 5 members of Misfits are grouped on the top side. They're looking towards this Baron.
Hillisang forced back by Hansama and Maxlor. Lots of damage coming down. The knock-up as well with the Keeper's Verdict and the Charm, the quickness. PoE, another kill for him, and the Misfits will turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Misfits are looking so good in this series. In game 1, they just wanted the scaling. They wanted to play it passive. They found a couple of good early kills because their bottom lane overperformed and punished the mistakes. Now they've had a great early game and they're going for the Baron.
Xerxes looking for the jump in with a knockback. He lets bounce as Chachi joins the fray. A good taunt onto 2. Passive used onto Xerxes. UOL will lose one and they'll lose a second as Xerxes goes down. The Misfits team fighting has been sublime throughout this series.
Gotta be honest, Medic, it's much easier when it's 5v3. Unicorns of Love have to try, though.
They have if they can. It's a 4v5, the stun lock on Hillisang, the Stand United Unbreakable. He goes down before Chachi can join, and now Xerxes in the midst. A great route, let's bounce, but he just brings all of Misfits into the rest of his team. Misfits, a triple kill for Alfari, the inhibitor, and perhaps the game.
Misfits look so clean in game 2. 15-4 is the scoreline. Chachi only now arrives.
Exile is able to kill Ignar, but Alfari unkilled this game has been a dominant force for Misfits. They'll take the first Nexus Tower, and they decide to back
making so far are just not coming to fruition because Misfits just seem to always find an answer.
Xerxes jumps in, can't steal away the Baron. Misfits secure it. Ignar jumps onto the back line. There's the equalizer as well. A double knock-up. Exile trying to get onto any member of Misfits that he can find, but Alfari's godlike, as are the rest of the Misfits. Hunsama kills Exile. Samus chucks down some feathers, but they're going to do no damage at all to Misfits, and the Unicorns of Love just trying to retreat up towards the top side of the map. Power of Evil's not going to let them get away. Hillisang dead. Samek's gone as well. Misfits with the ace, 20 kills to 5. The Nexus towers fall, and this will be the game for the Misfits. They have looked authoritative throughout this win, throughout this series, and they will be one game away from the semi-finals and from Paris.
The Misfits fans are still supporting their team. At the start of the day, we heard a lot of Unicorns lovers being very vocal about their support for the team.